Well, well, well. What a difference 2 days makes, eh, folks? I wasn't even sure I'd make it outside today. As you can see, it's pretty grim. I have no idea what this is going to mean for the changeover, because this morning the lifeguards, if they haven't left, they will be leaving. And Blues back. Now, in terms of the timing, not sure. But the good news is we're not far away. The second bit of good news, potentially, is that it doesn't matter how much it rains. I'm completely waterproof, head to toe, to bring it on. However, it is awkward to film when one has an umbrella in one hand, for two reasons. First of all, we will not be looking at the horsey list today, we know that, because I've got no spare hands. And secondly, slightly bigger problem, it's very windy as well. Not consistently, but there we go, here it comes. But at times, now that's fine with me. My umbrella is windproof, my outfit is windproof, my hat is, everything's windproof pretty much. Apologies if we do occasionally catch the umbrella. I bought a very large umbrella to make sure that the kit was completely covered, because today we've got that really annoying driving rain. So, you know, it's fine when the rain just falls down, but I hate it when it decides to blow horizontally in my face. So in addition to the hat, the umbrella, the waterproofs, I'm also, would you believe, ladies and gents, yep, weirdly enough, wearing sunglasses. Yep, I'm the weirdo that wears sunglasses in the rain. It's easier. First of all, if something does want to blow in my eye, it will hit the glasses. And secondly, I don't wear glasses, so it's sunglasses or nothing for me. See the absolute mountain of traffic. Now, I don't know whether we're going to have any tourists, many tourists, no tourists, some tourists. We will see when we get there. I'm actually genuinely hoping there won't be a crush, because we've seen in the past that it's borderline impossible to film in any meaningful, constructive way when there are dozens of people with umbrellas, because you just can't see anything. So I'm hoping we've got, you know, a sort of a sparsely populated horse guards this morning. But I mean, looking at how many people are out and about already, I'm not that hopeful, I have to say. However, lots of nice coloured umbrellas, lots of happy people, and the key determinant is going to be what happens after the guard change at Buckingham Palace. Now, bearing in mind there won't actually be a guard change proper. There'll be what's called an admin or wet mount, which means that the soldiers will march over from Wellington to the palace. There'll be no music, there'll be no ceremony, there'll be nothing really that's particularly interesting other than some soldiers marching over in their long coats. However, the good news for us is that if there is a guard mount, admin mount, wet mount, guard mount, various ways I've heard it described. Strictly speaking, it's a wet mount. If that happens, then it means that there'll be a much shorter version of the inverted commas guard change at Buckingham Palace, which means that everyone that's typically there will work their way over here much faster, like a lot faster. Now, curiously, as you can see, it's very, very, very busy, but I think it's mainly due to a sea of umbrellas and a huge amount of traffic that's turned Whitehall into a car park. Now, we're reasonably early, not early enough to see the horses ride in, but we're early enough to see when the horses change over. Now, as I mentioned before, I've got no access to the other phone. Look at this, look. Sea of people. Good luck in actually seeing a horse today. Not gonna happen, is it really? Oh goodness me! Wait, I'm genuinely shocked, folks. Look at this. Inside, the yard is rammed. Like what? I would not have thought it would be like that on a day like today, but it sure is. And so is the front. Look at this. A few smart people with full body raincoats. That's what I'm wearing actually. Now one thing I've never seen here at Horseguards yet is somebody's umbrella get blown away. And we've been blown away many times, haven't we, by the beauty of the horses, the stupidity of the tourists, and the comings and goings. But we've never seen anyone yet get their umbrella cast into the air by a gust of wind. Oh, folks, we don't need the list for the moment. I spy with my little eye Invader. Now, I wasn't here yesterday, so I didn't even know that Invader had come over with this troop. But yeah, that's Invader. Good morning. He doesn't respond. Unlike some of them, like Trinity, who looks exactly at the camera. Invader's just like, whatever, dude, I've seen you before. Now, at the other end, I have no clue. Might see in a minute. Right, the gates are being heaved closed. Nothing to get super excited about, folks. We've got the changeover happening. Now the other end, luckily, this end is uncrowded with the other horses. We'll head there in a minute. Someone's saying hello to the horse. I'm not entirely sure that this horse can speak English. I personally have never heard the horse speak English. Now I'm not sure if that's because he's shy, because he was raised on a Spanish stud farm and he can only habla español. Oh, here we go, look, group pictures, which means everyone else gets stuck. As usual, typical, no? The jam to get out of Horseguards and through the tunnel is completely ridiculous. I'm very tempted to go in the yard, but there's no point because I'll just get stuck. Gosh. There's a lot of wide-eyed folk here. I actually thought the horse would be proper back in the, or properly rather, back in the box as well, to be honest, this morning. Why? Several reasons, but mainly because some of them don't like the rain. Look at this behind us. We've got the rare thing. We've got a bus conductor. Look, folks. Trying not to get famous by looking at my camera. He's on the historic route, which is the T15 between Trafalgar Square and St Paul's Cathedral. A remnant of my childhood when we actually had inspectors on the buses collecting fares from otherwise non-paying commuters. Not like me, of course. I mean, I always paid my bus fare, folks, as you can probably imagine. Being an honest kind of fellow. Okay, I can't see which horse we've got. Can I? Oh, look at this. By a miracle, they've brought out another horse that we know. The one day that we can't access the horse list, we don't need to access the horse list. Why? Because we have beautiful Trinity right in front of me here. Yeah, Trinity, folks. Trinity plus the Kingslifeguard. So Trinity this end, Invader the other end. Kind of interesting, I would say, for two reasons. Well, one, those marks. One of the most distinctive horses. In fact, to be honest, we've got two of the most distinctive horses here. We've got Trinity and Invader, both of whom are readily identifiable by their marks. Van going into the back here. I'm not going to go and zoom in. See the trooper in his number 2. I dare say they brought over all the kit separate this morning because it's just too mushy. Now they would have ridden over as usual and got completely soaked whilst doing so. Not a nice day, but there we are. Let's see how the blues horses respond when they come out. I mean, Vader seems pretty chill to me. Don't you? Yes, you do. Look, beautiful horse. One of the darker ones as well, folks. Notice. Oh yes. Yard's got a real jam going on. Look, even the typically quiet, neglected corner that we all love so much is well populated. I bet the tunnel's full of people as well, because plenty would have come out without waterproofs or an umbrella. Yeah, the tunnel is pretty chocker. Now, I don't think it's likely we're going to get people running into the dry spaces. Two reasons for that. It's been raining pretty much consistently for the past few hours. I mean, I was up at 7, it was raining then, it's still raining now. The toy is completely... Oh, she realised there is a horse. Look. So most people would have looked outside, most sensible people would have looked outside and been, you know what? It's raining, I'm going to take an umbrella. But not everyone, as you can see. I'm quietly hopeful, actually, people, that the rain will stop. It's so much easier to film as I can move the camera between my hands, get rid of the umbrella, and actually refer to the list if needed. Susie busy. I don't think, unless they're at the back, there's anyone else who'll film me this morning. We'll find out shortly. A few hardy souls though venturing out in the rain. Not quite the best. I visited the Kingsguard in London pictures today, but hey, better than nothing. I can't even actually look on the other phone to see what time it is. Let's have a look at the clock. Oh, almost at 11:15. But given all the kit would have been soaked when they arrived, it might take them a little bit longer to prep the new horses and get out here at the front. See that line, guys, behind the box. Oh, the video's like, I think he's a lion this morning. I'm much interested actually as to whether the horses are going to be a bit uppity when the blues horses come out. And just be mindful like that, if one of them decides to play up, it'll be the one that I'm not focusing on. Instinctively, it's always the other box. Balance of probabilities would suggest that if something's going to happen, it will happen in the other box. However, I like to go against the balance of probabilities. Oh, there's one other person here filming, I can see in the yard. So you've got a double perspective. Ooh. So don't copy me. I'm sorry. Okay, bollard time. Police are not taking any bollards from anyone. All getting pushed back. I didn't even know this horse could make any noise. I thought this horse was more like a mouse, but wow. What did I know? You surprising us all this morning. Any questions? Want to guess what he's saying? I've had enough of this weather. That would be my guess. Police are not looking happiest today, and you know what? I can't say I blame them. Righty ho. They're doing the gatesman and shitsman, and they're also, oh damn it, now silly me, can't remember which horse we're looking at. What's the Blues and Royals version of Bradford, everyone? I've forgotten already. Horse that was here the other day is back. Look, here we go. Oh. Horsey, it's okay, don't worry. Ta-da! Oh! Oh wow, that's a very, very, very dark horse. In fact, that's a real Cav Black. Oh, look, showing us his teeth. Look at that. I went to the dentist yesterday. See, what a happy horse. I think the trooper probably thinking, my God, who is this farmer guy standing here in his green waterproof trousers, etc. Okay, so the trooper, that was the gatesman. I just screamed at all of the tourists to make way. You probably heard that in the background. I kind of forgot actually that he would need to come out. But then again, I would have thought he'd already be in the tunnel. So, horse-wise, couldn't tell you, people. I mean, I might be able to because it looks like the rain's going to stop. If it does, I'll pull out the list on the other phone. I did try yesterday to balance the other phone on my tongue so that I could read the list while I was filming and holding an umbrella, but unfortunately it just slipped. Okay, so they're ongoing with the foot guard change. We can kind of spy a teeny bit through the box. We'll know they're done when they actually close up both of the boxes. I.e. not yet, shortly. It's a very good turnout though, to be honest, everyone. Then again, if they were courteous enough to put out the no guard change wooden board at the palace this morning, a lot of people that would have been there at 10, 10:30, 11 waiting for that change would have known, hold on, there's no point in us waiting because there isn't going to be a guard change proper. So I think that quite possibly everyone that was waiting at the palace left and came here instead, and that would be smart. Righty-ho, we can kind of go in front of everybody now, a teeny bit, to the other end. Ta-da! They're just completing the changeover, look. Please telling everybody to get over. That's the last lifeguard taken off. Lifeguard relief is done, Blues and Royals are now the Kingsguard. And here comes a lot of tourists. Let me see if I can get a decent-ish spot actually in front of the horse before it goes mad here, look at this.
Don't block the way.
Oopsie. Damn, guys, it's going to be super hard to film with this many people. Let's hope the rain stops, folks. If the rain stops, the umbrellas will go down. Until then, we are in a sea of umbrellas. And a lot of people. Look. I swear somebody said you want to get pictures by the dorses, not the horses. Bobble hats, umbrellas, smiley faces. And if I can get closer, I will get closer. A horse. Big if. Look at this, it's chaos here. Wow. I mean, what on earth? Soggy faces everywhere. Look at this guy, look. He just got back from Everest this morning. He was up Everest. He's like, oh, I can't believe I left my umbrella there. Should I go back and get it, or can I climb it again? God, welcome folks to chaos. Like, I'll let the camera speak, guys, because wow, wow, wow. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you sure?
Where's that?
Not be shy, go straight in there.
What?
Interesting words of encouragement. Trooper's like, if even one of these peasants touches my horse, that's it. I'm going to show you just how sharp the sword is.
Nice. Okay, everyone ready? Everyone happy? Okay, we'll just come away from the mad crowd for a minute.
I'm liking that tour guide. Yep, got to be the best one. Taking this group away from the crowd for a minute. Smart move. What soggy pictures these tourists are getting today.
Okay. Masuk dalam sikit tak apa, bos. Dia gigit je. Okay.
Bro on the left is like, what about me? I'm the granddad.
Waduh.
Oh, guys, you see that? There's a ghost just ran into the camera. Look blue. Oh, I thought it was Prince Harry and Meghan for a second. Then I realised it wouldn't be Harry because he's an... Oh. Second, let's go through the gate. What's going on inside? I don't know. Oh, it's a huge group of Zerchintjes at the ear. I don't think they've gone into the archway though yet. Oh wow, I'm so gay I didn't touch the camera. What an idiot. Sorry guys, some stupid kid just tried to grab the camera. What a nice morning though. So nice to be outside. Oh, and a very, very, very familiar face has returned to Horse Guards. Ladies and gents, a lot of you will recognise him. He's been away for, wow. I mean, I can't even begin. Last year, October, November, it's been months since this trooper was here. Bearing in mind, a lot of the troopers have lost or had their tashes chopped off. This trooper has decided to stay with it. And you know what? I get it. Why? Because I've got the same. Not quite the same, but I mean, it's similar. Now this Frenchy family that are busy checking their map for the quickest route by foot or on foot to Annecy. I'm really hoping that the dad, his name is Martin, and the mum, her name is Celine. I hope they're not going to get in trouble. I mean, strictly speaking, they're in the arches because, as you can see from her boots, shoes, Le Converse, she's just breaking the rules. But you know what? I think the guard's going to be in a good mood today because he's not sitting on the horse getting soaking wet. Oh, bon anniversaire. I guess it's someone's birthday. Looks like it's Mehdi from Morocco's birthday. Okay, let's cut through the middle. We've still got, shortly, oh, Grand Prix here. Look at this. There's a Grand Prix taking place at Horse Guards today. I didn't even know that Lamborghini and Ferrari manufactured those little vehicles. Damn it, you see how fast he zoomed there? That's got to have been at least 50 miles an hour. Amazing. Right, the police are going to clear the peasants from the tunnel, everyone. Because the lifeguards are about to leave. Let's get ourselves on the key spot. Yes, look, it's very wet. Huge puddle, but you know what? That's cool. Why? Because I've got waterproofs on. Like waterproofs. I could even lay down and roll around in this puddle and I'd still be dry. Now, I am noticing, luckily, if we look at the drops hitting the ground, that it's not raining quite as heavily as it was before. It is raining, but yeah, a little bit less. Okay, right, Frenchies have advanced. I'm in the middle of the puddle, all good. No, they're all stuck. I haven't seen this many Frenchies stuck in one group since the evacuation of Paris. Oh, regarde. Okay, so in a moment, the gates will be heaved open. The chain will, of course, be popped up. Notice the trooper at the moment is chainless, folks. He hasn't been locked into the archway as the chitsman. I think I couldn't find it, annoyingly, in the comments. I did see it briefly pop up, but then I lost it. One of you asked me yesterday, does the chitsman ever leave his post? Good question. To the best of my knowledge, no. Now, as always, guys, I am happy to be corrected should the need arise. So if anyone can tell me a reason that the chitsman does leave his post other than to march along in the archway and or remove the chain as people enter, let me know, because I'm pretty sure. A couple of occasions when we've had issues with the horse going crazy, we have had the gatesman leaving his post. That very famous video, like exceedingly famous video, of that almost 40-minute long struggle with one of the horses by the lifeguard trooper. That's a classic, probably the best actually ever video I've taken here, to be honest. Very popular. I think it's the second highest watched video on the channel. On that day, because the horse just wouldn't settle down, he was in the corner near the guard shop, he was all over the yard. The gatesman left his post. The gatesman left his post to assist his colleague to get the horse under control. But I don't remember honestly, folks, I don't remember a single occasion where we've seen the chitsmen, sort of run out from the archway to deal with this or that problem. I'm not saying it wouldn't happen. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I don't believe we've ever seen it. I'm pretty sure I've never seen it. I will actually ask Busker the next time that he's here if he's seen it. Oh, this dude has been very smart. Not only did he go handbag shopping, but while he was out shopping for a new handbag, he also decided to go to the little kiosk that wraps up suitcases at the airport. And he said, if I lay down like a suitcase, can you wrap me up? Look, he's completely wrapped up. The only problem is all of the perspiration and the heat from his coat is going to get stuck inside. It's going to be soggier than over-ripened avocado by 1 p.m. Oh, the police are doing the honours with the chain, look. Ta-da, done. I'm standing here because this is still the best spot to capture the departure of the lifeguards. I mean, it should happen any moment. They're already inside, mounted and ready. The yard isn't completely packed. I mean, there are more people in the tunnel actually than the yard, and that isn't packed, look, as you can see. So I'm reluctant to move and potentially lose my spot, because if I do, I'm going to be sad. I'm hearing lots of jangling noises with chains and things inside. Gosh, it's grim, isn't it, everyone? I'm so sorry for anyone that just arrived yesterday. Imagine coming out, this is your first morning in the glorious city of London. You got this mush. It's like a French pea soup, weatherized. Even the officers to my left are in the tunnel. The ones over there in front of us, as you can see, are pretty much in the arches. Come on, horses, don't be shy. I realise actually oh, here we go. Kit's still getting wet, folks, even with the umbrella. Right, here we go. Ta-da! Here comes the great ride out. Okay, I'm right next to the wall, so nobody can get in the frame. No one's getting past the officer on my left, and no one's getting past me on the right, so we're all good. Mr. Shrink Raptor's got a decent spot on the corner. But the horses will pretty much ride into the camera, folks. Get ready for it. Oh, I didn't even realise it was a long guard this morning. Ho, 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 look at this. I had no clue. Gosh, the trumpeter is probably not in the best of moods. That's a super close up of the grey though, isn't it? That's a super close up of everything and everyone. Colours. Caps in. More happy horses. Gosh, I wonder it took them so long to get ready. Look at these ones dancing for us, everyone. Wow. Good Lord, it's an absolute squish and a half. Heavens. I'm actually going to go through everyone for a minute. That's a lot of horses. You know that I very rarely head through the tunnel on these mornings, but today is going to be an exception. They're going to line up for us. Right, I'm at the back. They've left them. I thought they were going to line up. They haven't. They've left immediately. Yeah, look, they've had it. They're off. And to be honest, given this flipping disgusting mush, you can't really blame them, can you? Horrid morning. Absolutely diabolical. Oh, that's an interesting umbrella. I think that's an Italian inside-out design. Okay, so instead of part of the blues, as is usual, waiting out on the parade ground, bear in mind I didn't see it, folks, because I got here a little later. instead of part of the blues troop waiting, they must have all ridden in at once, straight into the stables. Would make sense on a morning this wet and horrid. That would explain why there was a massive log jam of horses. They would have had a long guard. Gosh, a long guard. So that trumpeter, the officer, etc., the NCO, and the entire blues. There would have been more than 20, almost 25 horses would have been at the back this morning. That is a huge number, folks, because that stable area is modest. Let's put it that way in size. In fact, I think the rain is very close to stopping. There's a puddle. No, it's not. It's not stopping. It's still raining. Look, even the police have to wait, guys, on a morning like today. Too much traffic. No one's going anywhere. I'm desperately waiting for the wet weather to stop. Oh, troopers closing up the box. Because we might, I don't know, we might end up with a new horse or two here. And that's what we want, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't remember the blues version of Radford. We did see this horse last week and I'm annoyed at myself that I can't remember it. It's ridiculous that I'm getting a little bit more familiar with the lifeguard horses than the blues when one takes into consideration the fact that my blues list is 100% complete. More shrink wrapping, everyone. It's actually pretty smart, to be honest. I might sort of, mock and jest, but it's pretty smart. We are. Troop end is number 2. Would not surprise me at all, in fact, if it had an in-house tailor, because there is no way, unless he's the luckiest guy on earth, that coat fits so absolutely perfectly. Look at the cut on the cuff. Even my own tailor couldn't do that. Brilliant. No, it's okay. Old soldiers heading in past the camera. Next up, hopefully, will be the post-rain view of horseguards. We definitely will not be seeing anything approximating to a rainbow. Oh, another comment that was interesting the other day, folks. A few of you mentioned you can't have rainbow without rain. That's only half right. Depends on the context. You can have a rainbow whilst it's not actually raining, if that makes sense. But you do need to have moisture in the air for obvious reasons. Here comes another soldier. He's going to come out and tell us the horse names, everyone. Except for one small problem. I lied, he's not really going to tell us the horse names. I wish. He's like, nope, if you're filming, I'm not going to tell you. I can't say I blame him. What's the beret, everybody? Ladies and gents, I know that the farriers and the riding instructors wear black berets. However, he doesn't look like a farrier. He looks like an officer. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know what that beret. I mean, he came pretty close to the camera, so we should get a good idea of his rank and which part of the army he's from. Just beyond horse guards, you can see a black vehicle where the yellow umbrella is. That black vehicle is the captain being chauffeured out of horse guards. There it is, just entering the traffic. Captain is off. Yep, gone. That'll be the blues captain, because we already saw the lifeguard captain leaving with the long guard. His colours covered up, obviously, in this mushy weather. We might need to be a bit close to the sides today to film, simply because of the fact that it's the only way to avoid umbrellas being in the front of the camera and us not really seeing anything. This horse actually looks a little bit like Invader. Look, he has the tiniest little tired adornments as eyebrows. but I don't recognise it. I don't. Which is frustrating, guys. Gosh, so let me look. Try to get anywhere near right now. No chance. What a mushy morning. That said, guys, persistence often pays off, as you all know, and here comes me being persistent. Squeezed in.
Allez-y, hein, si vous voulez y aller, vous pouvez. Hein. Non? Louise, vous voulez y aller? N'ayez pas peur, il va pas vous demander.
Oh, I haven't seen that many puffer jackets, folks, since I watched Notorious B.'s last video.
S'il vous plaît. Inès, viens, on y va. Eh, pourquoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Eh.
I really hope they don't go into the box proper, because he will shout at them.
On a un autre, un autre côté là-bas.
C'est moi, j'ai peur. Mon téléphone, au secours.
Okay. Au revoir, Frenchies. That French expression that we just heard to my right, I know it's a bad one, I know it's a naughty one, folks, but does anyone remember what it means? I just heard somebody say, what was it, Casti Kui or whatever. I've heard that before, but I know it's naughty, but I forgot. There's no one here to ask now, they've all left me. I feel as lonely as Nelson after the Battle of Trafalgar. I think it's the Frenchy version of off. I think it is, isn't it? Castly something. One of you write it for me in the comments. That way I can use it to swear when there are too many Frenchies here. I can be like Castly, whatever it is. Castly Cool, Castly Kui or something. I forgot, I've heard it so many times. My best friend occasionally mutters it, but I forgot what it means. I know most of the other ones like Hadet, Degage, Tagol. He's the teacher actually, the brave soul in those lovely orange shorts. He's actually the teacher of the tour group. See, look, c'est trop beau. That's it, Frenchies, avance. Seen this many actually grouped like this since Mitterrand's funeral. So many I can't even get close to the front. It's bananas. Oh, side-eyeing us. Okay, I see an opportunity. Thanks, bro. We're very, very close, exceedingly close to the rain stopping. My guess is in the next 10 minutes it'll be rain-free. Oh. He said, this idiot said, I have a nice message for you. I thought he was going to start shouting, but he said, mutter something to the guard and walked on. I think that his message was, your DHL delivery is running late.
Ouais. Ah, c'est bon. Parce que moi, regarde.
This lady trooper would almost certainly not hesitate if they were actually a threat to separate that fellow from his what's what I'm looking for from his hanging fruit, put it that way. Oh, they're all off. They come back. It's kind of funny, isn't it, how awkward everyone behaves when there are so many umbrellas and such a squash on the street. I think it's the second busiest I've ever seen it on a rainy day. Normally it's pretty deserted here on a rainy day. There are more arriving. And would you believe, guys, that out of the corner of my eye, and we're talking the best part of a quarter of a mile away, I'm not exaggerating, right across the parade ground, I've just spied 2 police horses. Looks like 2 anyway. Bon, c'est là. That's it, bye-bye. They should be coming through the tunnel in less than 30 seconds. Oh, English kids are calling, what's his name, to the guard. What's the horse's name? I'll go and tell them in a minute if they carry on that. The horse is called Idiot. Let's see if they believe me. I think Big Mouth is not going to believe me because he's going to be thinking, hold on a second, there is no way the horse has got the same name as me. Police horses, where are you? Oh, here they come. They are about to enter the tunnel. Before we get all of the old, you don't like Frenchies, you're a jingoistic, nationalistic, xenophobic, whatever, as we always do when we get these little Frenchy moments. Don't waste your time, folks. My best friend of the decade is French. Believe me, Frenchies are as happy to call us Brits the roast beefs, les roast beef, as vice versa. Look at this massive group getting a picture just as the police horses are coming through. Look, one of the biggest group shots, in fact, stuffed in the corner. Ta-da! Right on time. Look at this. Amazing. Magnificent. Especially the one near side. I don't like getting my my head wet. Oh, they're going to have to wait today until the bus is out of the way. Blocked by a bus. The officer's like, the other bus driver, don't even bother, son. Look. I think for a second there's no way the officer is strong enough to hold that bus back. Okay, they're clopping off to Great Scotland Yard. Ta-da! Just as I'm going to this side. And yet another tour group arrives. Has it stopped raining? Ah, it hasn't, folks. I thought for a second it has, but it hasn't. Nope. Why don't we wave my umbrella around because it might freak the horse out. Bedford's twin. Bedford's nameless twin. This horse was here just a few days ago. The annoying thing is I do know this horse. We all know it. Just escaping my memory. Brilliant. Oh God, here we go. The group leader, who's the chap we just saw, saying to them they need to be quiet. Good job, boys.
Dude, ready? gangster.
Damn, folks. I haven't been that scared since I went to the Watts neighborhood in LA. Are we ready? Steady. Go. People that have a banana-coloured umbrella should, by rights, go first. Horses that I did not sign up for this at all. Look, just thinking about how to word his resignation statement at this point. Take me to a field in X. Let me eat Frenchy foods and run around. Don't worry, folks, it's not an emergency, just activating it. There we are, it's on. Joggers look so vexed when something, for example, a gate, a bus, a taxi, a horse, a person gets in their way. I almost broke my record, 0.003 milliseconds, and I would have beaten my all-time best. Oh, should we go? Okay, hell. So many people, so many umbrellas. Oh, morning. And so many friendly tourists. Speaking of which, in fact, trying to film on this side, folks, impossible. Look at this. Over here, look. Oh, what on earth? Hold on, look. Just forget it. Absolutely mad. Okay, this time we've got the Italian group. French group on my left, Italian group on my right. Wow, it is crazy, crazy, crazy busy. Right, you know what? They pay no gain. Ta-da, we're back. But will there be any tourists? That's the key question. Or are they all going to be too shy? What a squash, look at it. People can't even step into the road to escape it because of the traffic. Buses, taxis, etc. Wow. Look at this. I think the other horse here is going to quit in a minute as well. It's raining, it's supposed to be quiet. People looking at me, wanting me to give them permission to walk past the camera. It's kind of cute, I guess. What on earth? It's got to be a holiday in France. It's got to be, surely. Like, what? Madness. Oh, my horses, I hate you. This is what the horse is having to deal with, everyone. A lot of people. Oh. Bunch of soggy tourists. The bus is all steamed up upstairs as well, look. Poor commuters on the buses, stuck, not going anywhere. And they can't even see the horses because the bus is steamed up. Sweet. You're welcome. Whew, find a bit of breathing space again, and I think we are so close to being able to get with the umbrella. Which is a good thing. Why? Because my arm is about to go to sleep. Gosh. Okay. Italian time. Prego. I'd love to know right now, everybody, the thoughts going through the mind of this female trooper. What do you think, people? Drop it in the comments. What is she thinking right now? Looking at this, look. This is what she's having to deal with pretty much constantly and consistently along Whitehall this morning in the rain. Oh, good Lord, what on earth. We know what the horse is thinking already, that resignation statement we talked about before. But what, ladies and gents, do you think the female trooper is thinking? Wait, this is the people that just left, they're coming back again. This tall guy got lost. It's like, Nice is that way. Somebody else said, no. Big Ben is nice, it's that way. There we go again. Right, we're getting ready for a changeover, everyone, in the yard. So that means the two beauties we're looking at now will shortly be departing. And I haven't even managed to name them. Would you believe it? What a tragedy. Yeah, just when I thought it was going to calm down a little bit, it's raining more heavily again. I don't really think we're going to end up with a scenario without the umbrellas today, unfortunately. Can I touch the horse? Yes, you can. But not the reins. Oops. Awkward little glance at the camera. Oops. I mean, luckily, I'm not filming for YouTube, people. Oh wait, actually, sorry, I am filming for YouTube. Oh well. Right. We're going to start to clear the front in a minute. I think about 5 minutes away, give or take, from the changeover, roughly. Just unbelievable, stupid poses people doing this morning in the rain. But I've never seen this many people in the rain. I thought it'd be dead this morning. Like, what is going on? What are we thinking? You think the guy's going to shout at everybody when he comes out? That's what I'm wondering. Is he going to come out there? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
you think?
No, I'm going to stick.
I can never decide. You know something will happen wherever we're not.
Yeah.
Like always. Every time. The yard's pretty busy today, guys. Naughty corner is packed all the way around. Look. Sea of umbrellas. I say packed, I mean there are not as many bodies as normal, but it looks busier because of all those umbrellas. Typically. Oh, good Lord. They've used some sort of boards to prop open the windows on the first floor. You've seen that, everyone? Those windows haven't been opened in months. Right, police not having an easy time this morning at all in this mush. That said, very good to see general spirits being pretty high overall. Thus far. Will it last? That's the key question. I can't believe nobody has come over to me yet and said, "Excuse me, young man, are you Farmer Giles from Somerset?" Because I actually do look like a farmer today, folks. I'm not exaggerating. Here we go. Ta-da! Alright, you can probably, folks, this is quickly turning into an ASMR video. You can probably hear the raindrops on my umbrella. Most annoying thing is I don't actually even need the umbrella for myself. I'm waterproof. I need it for the kit. Because it's annoying me not knowing which horse this one is, I'm going to try to rest the umbrella on my shoulder whilst I'm filming, grab the other phone and ID the horse. How's that for mega multitasking? Because it's going to bug me all day that I was here and I didn't quickly check which horse it is, because we know the horse. You know we know the horse, but I just can't remember. Okay, yeah, this horsey was here the other day. One second, I don't even need to open the list. Let's just look at the horse diary. Doesn't me think I'm smart, I could do it the quick way. Nope, 1 minute. Indiana, there it is. Tip of my tongue all this time, couldn't quite squeeze it out. Yep, Indiana, everybody. Indiana in the house. Okay, right, this is the moment where the police get everybody back. Peasants, retreat. Get out of here. Massive Indiana wants to come and say hello to everybody. He's like, I couldn't believe you didn't remember my name. I'm really sorry, chap. I don't know why I always remember Radford, but I never remember Indiana. It's very curious. I should, you know, Indiana Jones and all that. It's not as if Radford has had a whole series of movies made after him, is it? Like Radford of the Jedi, for example. Right, the replacement's coming out. We've got two quadri-socked horses coming out to replace Indiana and Nameless at the other end. Actually, wait, the one coming into this box has got 4 socks. The one going to the other box has got 3.05 socks. Kit got soaked actually while I was IDing that horse. Damn it. Oh. Oh wow, look at this one. Hold on a moment. It's one of those princely looking horses. Look. He's like, what do you mean, squire? I'm not a prince. I'm a king. Goodness me. Which beauty is this? Look at that. 4 super socks. A beautiful face. Isn't this the one that was frothing like mad the other day? I think it is, but hey, what a surprise. I've forgotten the name of it. 1 second. I've got an idea. It's the umbrella popping up. 1 second. There we are. So balance the umbrella. No, don't worry. Go ahead. Let's have a look. People even apologising for getting a now video. Right, just grab that hoof number very fast. Gosh, obviously the picture came out all mushy. A second, folks. Young man, ladies and gents. Silly me not actually looking. Sorry, I'm talking about the horse's name. Oops. Yeah, great view. Thanks for the umbrellas, everyone. Yeah, this is definitely a young man. I'm tired of you not recognising me. Gosh, look, it's very hard to make sure the umbrellas are not squished. I think actually, if it carries on being this this populous here, folks, I might go for a part 2. I mean, it can't get any worse, can it, in terms of how awkward it is to film in this weather. It's always to poke each other in the face with umbrellas and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of relaxed here actually. And I do love being outside when it's raining. Right, we've got the horse, we've got the gate, we've got the tourist, we've got the guard, there we are. And yeah. Oh great, now we've got someone's head right in the picture. Thanks, bro. It's okay, don't worry, it's all good, don't worry.
Are you not leaving?
It's for YouTube. You're in it, you're going to be famous now, that's it. Funny. Famous across South Korea after that. Ah. Oh, somebody brought out the kitchen curtains. Gate, guard, horse. That's going to be our shot, folks, for the moment. Trying to get a decent picture in this. You know, young man's a bit of a curious fellow, don't we? I don't remember him being this pretty, I think is what I'm looking for, facially before. I was sure this was the horse that was frothing all over the place the other day, but it's definitely 100% young man. We can see, a lot of you regulars will know straight away that it's young man. Not just a star, but I also confirmed it from the number. In part 2, coming soon, I'll be at the other end. I think we've got Tash, or as he is now, Tashless Man, on the other horse. I don't know which one yet, so that will come in part 2, along with more sodden tourists and stroppy horses. I did a pretty good job, guys, didn't I, of keeping the umbrellas out of the frame, considering how many there are here. Let's have a quick wander around the yard before I commence part 2. Luckily my waterproof trousers are behaving as advertised. First day wearing them actually, it's a new pair. I can't remember that phrase, drier than what's that phrase, folks? When you're trying to say that something never ever gets wet, you say drier than a, I don't know, I've forgotten. But there we are. Drier than a something. Packed again, look at this. Madness. In fact, we can't barely see the guard. Well, there he is. Too many umbrellas. Other side isn't quite as bad. I'm starting to applaud. People are still turning up, coming through the tunnel. You have to wonder why now, on a day like this. Really good to see this trooper back. As I mentioned earlier on, it's been a long time since we've seen him on duty here as the gatesman. I'm thinking last November. Oh, little kid's got the umbrella. That's actually really cute. Well done, guys. In fact, I just realised part of the reason I feel kind of relaxed today is that I'm not carrying a pack. I almost always have a heavy pack. It has rechargeable battery packs, water, different items and food and stuff. I didn't bother bringing that today. I thought, you know what, let's head out and see what we can get without the pack. And I'm thinking that was actually the right move. So much so that I might, in fact, continue to film without the pack. Oh, waving for the camera. There we are, look at that. Welcome to YouTube, ladies. Oh, and gents. Hey. Hi. Enjoy, guys. Thank you. Okay, here we are. Ta-da! Trooper, I'm pretty sure is not going to smile, even though he probably wants to inside. He would probably love to smile, but you know, he's not up for it. Arrivederci. Okay, on that note, ladies and gents, part one has reached its natural conclusion. We will be back, as ever, in a moment, also, in part two. Bye for now.